Lou Castro lived the high life, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. But those who knew him say he didn't even have a job, and it seemed everyone around him was dying.
He was somebody that people were suspicious about at the time.
Attorney Martin Bauer became suspicious of Lou Castro in 2006.
There were an unusually large number of deaths related to people that had been connected with this group of apparently unconnected people living together.
That group of people lived here in these three homes in the 9500 block of North Oliver. Neighbors call it a compound led by Castro, who lived in the main house. The first death, Patricia Hughes in 2003. It was originally ruled an accidental drowning, but just last week, sheriff's investigators changed Hughes' cause of death to first-degree murder. Bauer says Hughes had an unusual life insurance policy worth between $500,000 and $1 million. 3 years later, Hughes' husband Brian died when a car fell on him in South Dakota. His will left everything, not to his then 5-year-old daughter, but to a couple of friends who lived in the so-called compound, Jennifer Hudson and Kara Lemire. Neither was a relative of Hughes. His life insurance policy worth $500,000. Again, the little girl was left with nothing. Was she supposed to get any of this money?
From the insurance proceeds, none.
Then in 2008, Hudson, who was caring for the girl, died in a car crash. She hit a gravel truck head-on in Butler County. She, too, had a large life insurance policy. The girl's father had left instructions that if Hudson died, the girl was to be in the care of, remember the other friend? Kara Lemire. That's when the child's grandparents hired Martin Bauer.
They were very concerned about the child remaining in this environment where so many apparently random deaths had occurred.
Court documents show Lemire and Hudson's widow moved with the child to Tennessee. And guess who went with them? Lou Castro. And come to find out, Castro's real name is Daniel Perez, a man convicted of child sex crimes in Texas in 1996. And there's more. In 2001, Castro's sister, her 12-year-old daughter, and her boyfriend all died in a plane crash in North Dakota. It, too, was ruled an accident. Castro, a.k.a. Daniel Perez, is in a holding cell in Oklahoma City awaiting extradition back to Kansas. We expect him to be charged with the murder of Patricia Hughes. In the meantime, the little girl is now with her maternal grandparents in Texas, and the court has ordered she receive some of her parents' life insurance money. In the newsroom, Deb Farris, KAKE News.